Welcome, everyone. Today, we are diving into Winning, the Executive Playbook, a guide distilled from the legendary career of Jack Welch. As the 8th chairman and CEO of General Electric from 1981 to 2001, Welch grew GE's market capitalization by $400 billion, transforming it into the world's most valuable corporation. This presentation isn't just management theory. It's based on thousands of real-world questions asked by global managers about what it actually takes to succeed in modern business. Whether you are a frontline worker, a manager, or an entrepreneur, Welch provides a blueprint for those with ambition in their eyes and passion in their veins.
We begin with the morality of winning. Welch argues that winning in business is fundamentally great because when companies win, people thrive and grow. Winning companies serve as the engine of a healthy economy, providing job security, tax revenue for government services, and the philanthropic resources to give back to society. Practically, you must adopt a winning mindset. Stop apologizing for your competitive ambition. However, there is a rule zero. Integrity is just the ticket to the game. Honest companies that don't play by the rules simply do not deserve to win. To win, a company must define the core through its mission and values. Welch describes the mission as the destination, answering the specific question, how do we intend to win in this business? Values, or behaviors, represent the journey, the nitty-gritty marching orders that describe how to get there. Implementation requires eliminating generic platitudes like "we value quality" in favor of concrete strengths. To make these real, leadership must reward those who exhibit these behaviors and remove those who do not, even if they hit their financial targets. Welch identifies the lack of candor as the biggest secret hindering business today. The restrictor, which includes artificial politeness and withholding feedback, leads to slow decisions and stale ideas. Conversely, the open funnel of brutal honesty and transparency creates an idea-rich environment characterized by speed and efficiency. To achieve this candor effect, leaders must model and praise candor exuberantly. You have to stop having polite meetings where the real honest conversation only happens in the hallway afterward. Candor unclutters the organization and gets every brain in the game. Differentiation is simply about resource allocation. Treating everyone equally like rain on the ocean is weak leadership. You must manage the curve, shower the top 20% stars with bonuses, stock, and praise. For the middle 70% who are the heart and soul, you must fight gravity by providing the training and goal setting needed to push them into the top tier. Finally, you must face reality with the bottom 10%. Keeping underperformers is false kindness. They generally know who they are and often find more success at organizations where they truly belong. Becoming a leader requires a fundamental pivot. Before you are a leader, success is about growing yourself. Once you become a leader, success is entirely about growing others. Your job is no longer to have all the answers, but to have all the questions. The leader's daily mandate includes relentlessly upgrading the team through coaching, establishing trust through transparency and giving credit, and exuding optimism. Finally, you must celebrate. Work is too much a part of life not to recognize and big deal moments of achievement. Before evaluating leadership, you must check for the 3 tickets to the game: integrity, intelligence, and maturity. Once these baselines are met, Welch uses the 4 E's plus 1 P framework. This means looking for positive energy to thrive on change, the ability to energize others to perform, edge to make tough yes-no decisions, and the ability to execute and deliver results. The final vital ingredient is passion, a deep, heartfelt excitement about work and seeing colleagues win. These traits define what winners are made of. Welch insists that the head of HR must be at least as important as the CFO. If people are your core engine, HR cannot be relegated to planning picnics. Instead, the best HR types act as pastors and parents, hearing sins without recrimination while providing straight talk. Practically, you must fight organizational gravity by creating mechanisms like recognition and training to motivate talent. You must also flatten the org chart to create blindingly clear reporting relationships and responsibilities, which eliminates bureaucracy and speeds up action.
When it comes to strategy, Welch's advice is to ponder less and do more. Forget 100-page reports. Strategy is a living, breathing, dynamic game. It is implemented through a 3-step execution loop. Step 1 is finding a big aha, a fast, smart way to gain a sustainable advantage. Step 2 is putting the right people in the right jobs to drive it. Step 3 is relentlessly seeking out best practices, adapting them, and continually improving them through a culture of boundarylessness.
To test your strategy, Welch uses a 5-slide map to find the big aha. You must evaluate the playing field, competitors and market share, competitor actions from the last year, and your actions in response. Then you must look around the corner at future threats that could nail you. The final step is the winning move, the strategic leap that makes customers stick to you like glue. Strategy is simply making clear-cut choices about how to compete. You cannot be everything to everyone. Traditional budgeting often becomes a negotiated settlement that pits the field against headquarters, breeding conservatism and killing entrepreneurial spirit. Welch advocates for performance-driven budgeting. The key action is separating performance bonuses from strictly hitting a budget number. This replaces defensive negotiations with a sky's-the-limit dialogue. Teams are rewarded for stretch goals and their performance against external competitors rather than just meeting internal targets set in a windowless room. Six Sigma is a fundamental quality program designed to eliminate waste and variability. Welch notes that done right, Six Sigma is energizing and can even be fun. It improves the customer experience by delivering exactly what was promised, creating deep stickiness. It drives cost reduction by removing defects and serves as a leadership development tool by forcing managers into the nitty-gritty of the business. Ultimately, it is about the elimination of unpleasant surprises and broken promises. Promotions are rarely just luck. You manufacture your own luck. The promotion playbook is simple. Deliver sensational performance, over-deliver on results, and proactively expand your job beyond its official boundaries. Conversely, you must never make your boss use political capital to champion you. Avoid career lust, tearing down those around you to make your own candle burn brighter. Instead, focus on making your boss look smarter and helping your team perform better. Work-life balance is a negotiated swap. Your boss's top priority is winning, which requires 100% of your energy, while your priority is flexibility. Welch's action step is clear. You cannot demand flexibility. You must earn it. You do this by delivering exceptional, undeniable results to stockpile performance chits. Once you become an indispensable star performer, you can use those chits to negotiate the flexibility you need. Bosses will pull out all the stops to keep a high-performing star. Finally, we see the blueprint executed. Winning is achievable when culture, team, and market operate in total alignment. You can't execute a big aha strategy without candor, and you cannot build a winning team without differentiation. This ecosystem consists of a pillar of culture, candor, and values, a pillar of team, 4 E's and 20-70-10, and a pillar of market, 5-slide strategy and performance budgeting. As Welch famously said, business is a game, and winning that game is a total blast. Ponder less, do more, and start winning tomorrow.